Alright, we're going to take the Goshawk. Now I'm going to look at going up the parking brake on. No, they didn't put the parking brake. Okay, now it did. I'm going to go up the east coast of the UK. Now this is another one of those unannounced streams. I'm just testing my first day of doing this. But then what I will do is I will put a schedule in for doing some streams as well. So just pop in some information into this stream now, and if you're watching this in the future, there will be information in the description. Okay, so how do I watch that live? View in live control room, thank you. Okay, so I have featured this particular aircraft on my channel. Initially when it crashed to desktop, that was soon after the 1.83 I think came out. Now what have we got here? Just trying to look at my streaming. Thank you, that's the one I want. Alright, not receiving enough video to maintain a smooth streaming. Well, we'll see how it goes. Some of the others actually worked alright. Now I have lowered my streaming down to 30 frames a second because that's what YouTube was actually asking for. Hello to the first viewer. You're probably just popping in now. I haven't taken off. I'm just about to give it a what for. Now I do have a thumbnail that I'll eventually put on, but I will just do a quick show of what I plan on doing. So I'm going to take it around, oh, no, that's not what I wanted, around through the east coast. Okay, make sure you actually use the left mouse to drag this, otherwise we move our pictures. All about the coast, so I've got a whole bunch of waypoints and into Newcastle. So it says it take an hour and something, but I think that's in a propeller plane. So we're not in a propeller plane. And this one is actually quite nice. We do have some dials. Apparently they work. So let's put our brakes on. Parks brake off, thank you. Wow, not much in the way of flaps. But it is a great little aircraft. Gets going. Take that about 50%, 60% throttle. And we're up. Whoop. Oh, it kind of like springs up. Alright. Nice little aircraft. Multiple liveries in this one. I will eventually put the link in the description. And but I already do have one on my channel that includes this aircraft. I'll take those flaps all the way up because this thing really is booking it already. It's on real live time, so this is morning over here in the UK, so a few other people are flying as well. I won't take it right next to the flight plan. I'll just want to sit on the coast. Check out the cliffs of Dover as well. I will also give this... so what's this one? Gloucestershire or something? Oh no. You know what? I closed my map so I can't actually tell now what the town is. Now, I wonder if we can sit in around about 3,500. I missed it. 37. We are increasing. Let's put our trim down. Thank you. Don't want to go over 5,000. I don't want to miss it. Although I do find, though, you do get better visual, as in less lag, a little bit higher up. Pretty good sound on that. Let's pull it back down to 4,000. Oh, I missed it at 4,000, thank you. But what we will do is we will also cut across here a little bit. Wow, it really likes to climb. Very good. Let's have another look inside. So, are all our instruments working? Yeah. What's our speed? 50. So is that saying that we're doing close to 500 knots? We are too. Holy schmoly. This thing really books it. Now, fuel. I noticed my Buccaneer didn't seem to drain down. I don't think I've got... This should actually run out. At least my F14 did in the video before. I was doing 700 knots for a while and it ran out. And what I should have actually done was landed it at the airport that was almost right below me. Alright, Brighton Palace Pier. Now, I've never actually been to the UK, so I don't know what that is, other than it sounds like it's a pier and maybe it's near the Brighton Palace, or it's part of the Brighton Palace. I don't know. But we'll find out. There's a great livery on this. There's a great little aircraft. Little trainer. Navy one. Looks very similar to the... what are they? The BAE. Can't remember what they're called. It's not a Hawk. Not sure. I'll remember. Maybe I'll put a comment in the view later. So I am sitting on autopilot at the moment. What I might do though is, can we have a look at what is this pier thing that we're supposed to be going past? Love the graphics in Flight Sim 2020, and they just make some of these Flight Sim X. Oh, there it is. So it is a pier that pops all the way out. They make the liveries and the models and everything that comes in from Flight Sim X just so much nicer. Like, I've loaded back into Flight Sim X just to compare some of the aircraft, and yes, you do get all your interior stuff working, which is awesome. We're down pretty low. Is there really a tower that big there? Right, okay. It kind of looks like an amusement park place. I'm guessing that's what it is. I'm getting a bit of lag when I come down this low. Let's pop it up a couple of thousand. Wow, these things really go. See if we can get that back to 2,000. Although not while autopilot's on. So, quick turn. I don't have navigation on, so it's not automatically turning. I haven't I haven't actually worked out which button is my navigation on my flight controls. I thought I had a button that you actually would press and it would send it onto automatically. EGMD. So I have popped in a few airports to make our way across as well. And I do have some music I'm put in too. Is our fuel going down? You know, I'm not sure. It kind of looks like it is. I'm hoping that's not static. And I didn't actually check that we have enough to go all the way around. Definitely have enough to go there. I didn't check to see if we had enough to go the long way. So we're taking our little Goshawk. I wonder if this will do Mark 1. You know what? We've got a while before the next turn. Oh wow, listen to that. That powers up. But you know, I think it's going to struggle to get over Mark 1 because we definitely don't have an afterburner, because you can't have that for Flight CMX aircraft that you port in, which is what this is. I'm not sure if it actually came with afterburner or not. But you're looking at the dial there, I don't think that goes much more than the 500 and something knots. You can see the red marks there. I reckon that's about 570 or so. Which is what we'll be doing now. 560. So I'd say that actually is about as fast. Okay, it is a trainer, but that's about as fast as it's doing. It's really well modelled. Alright, welcome new viewers. Feel free to chat in YouTube chat because I can actually read it. If you've got any questions, especially if you haven't watched from the very beginning and you jumped in it live, and I'll tell you where we actually are going, which is all the way to Newcastle via the whole east coast of the UK. Now I don't know if there's meant to be cliffs along here or if it is actually flat beaches. I noticed some of the other places I've been to, the height map for the terrain is not correct. Like I went and flew up the, thank you for the like, I went and flew up the east coast of Tasmania because I have driven there. I knew there's some beautiful beaches there, but I also knew there was a few cliffs in between, and none of them were modelled in, they're all flat, which is a bit of a shame. We're getting lag, maybe I'll just back that off too. So we don't need to go flat out there, we can still actually cruise along quite well. Alright, almost ready for our new turn here. I wonder if we can get a little lower. Although I do find it tends to lag a lot. Alright, new point. So I'm not doing the whole thing on autopilot. Let's get this down a little lower. Okay, it kind of looks like there's some cliffs up ahead. Would that be the cliffs of Dover? You should have those modelled in. Everybody's going to go along and have a look, aren't they? Famous. Now if you want to join me, you can jump in ahead of me or join me by flying from Newcastle down. I'm on was it USA West servers. Just don't pick the same plane that I'm in, because like I've said in some of my other videos, you can actually crash the game if two people have the same imported aircraft until they do whatever it is that they need to do to fix that. Now I'm going to go around instead of a direct line to the next one, because I want to see these cliffs. And there's a song about this, isn't there? The White Cliffs of Dover. Sorry, we lost a few viewers, but that's alright. People come and go. So we'll go all the way around the cliffs here at 1,000 feet. Big harbour. Port. It's a little laggy there. Hopefully the stream's okay and we're not losing you guys into buffering. Does look pretty cool. Quite easy to have your is this a mod? Who's this? Sejan? I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. This is a Flight Sim X import. So this is a freeware that you can get for Flight Sim X. I have featured this particular aircraft on my mods and add-ons videos on my channel, and you can actually follow the link in the description to download it. I've also got a link in there telling you how to add Flight Sim X aircraft onto Flight Sim 2020, and they come across really well. Like, this is really well. Do I not have my lights on? Okay, lights don't work on this one. So this is my, I'm not sure, 4th or 5th stream today. I gave it a bit of a testing. I wanted to see how it went, and I had the F-14 in there flying from Ukraine up into Russia. Unfortunately I was doing 700 knots and ran out of fuel because I didn't take a full load to start off with. Alright, it's saying that my frame rate is too high. Please set frame rate to 30 frames a second. I have actually set it because I wanted to make sure you guys can see it. So if there's a reason I need to turn it down, I may end up having to go down to 720. Please let me know if the stream is coming through correctly. Then I can at least make adjustments for future streams. Or I will just go back to uploading videos. Should put it on GPS. It'd be nice to get a couple of people with this. Take a route like this around the UK or around anywhere. And wow, look at all the wind farms. That's pretty impressive. That's a lot of wind farms. I guess that's the best place for them. Out in the harbour, or inlet, or whatever you want to call it. Maybe we might actually climb here. Where's my altitude? Thank you. Notice the numbers don't click over. Just the dials going up. Alright, well not everything works in this. We do have quite a lot. The Buccaneer was quite nice, especially with its heads-up display working. Alright. Let's sit around the 7.5, thank you. I'll just put that back online first. If you have seen my videos and you want to see one of those aircraft on a particular flight, let me know. I'll jump into that and we'll fly somewhere. If you want to join in with me, jump on my Discord and chat to me there and say, hey, can we go for a flight in somewhere, in whatever you're after. We could stream it, or if I need to get down to 720, well maybe we will. Morning streams may be easier for me. Because the internet is actually going to be better that way. Right, my stream bitrate's a bit low. Sorry if it's getting laggy there. Let's change the music and see what else we can get. UK, hey? The flight sim, it looks very flat. Although, from up here, everything looks pretty flat. Beautiful model here. Very happy with that. So obviously I have name tags on and a few other players around. Let's turn off that point at the moment. Do some flyby. So using the drone, have a look around. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Although, I think this particular plane, much better, closer up. Yeah. Better look at our map. Okay, coming up to... I've turned off GPS, yes I have, okay. Well, we lost most of our viewers. That's alright. I'm just enjoying myself on a flight here anyway. And we got at least one, so thumbs up for you. Unless everywhere else is jumping in to go, hey, yeah, I'll come join you. Better hurry, because I'm getting there. In a jet, it takes a lot quicker than that 1 hour 25 it says it's going to do. I reckon we'll be easy halfway, maybe more. Still on the coast. Botsing boom, okay. Alright, how are we doing for that fuel? Now see, it hasn't moved. So some of these aircraft don't seem to move, but if I go up to here and I choose fuel, it'll automatically say 50% and I potentially would be filled back up. I think. Let's try. Yeah, see? Although sometimes I have aircraft, they say, no, run out. I haven't got turned off, have I? No. So I don't know whether that goes up or not. Actually, you know what? Let's have a look. Oh yeah, it works. Then how is it not going down? Okay, well it's good to know it works. None of these other buttons working though. Emergency gear, no. Now I put a video of the F-23 on today. It has an ejection seat. When you pull the lever on one side, pull it on the other, pop, off goes the pilot, and he went flying. And then the plane crashes. The engines actually turn off. So that's a payware version aircraft though. Milvies, the same people that make the F-15 that I used as a example to import. We went a little bit further than our turning point there. Might actually attempt to go back down lower. See what it's like. I'm just going to adjust my altitude on my my throttle stick. Use one of the little toggles. Pop down another 1,000. Over a fraction without autopilot on, thank you. So I'm just using autopilot to not do the navigation but just the hold, turn and or straight line. I used my altitude hold to choose what height I want and then I can manually adjust it. And like I was saying earlier, I do have a navigation shortcut somewhere, but for the life of me I can't remember what my navigation button is to turn on. I really should configure that again, because when you're using these particular modded planes, they don't always have, and that being said, let's just check. They don't always have the buttons, so my navigation would be here. No, see, these are unclickable. But in something like the, what is it, the MB339, I think is what it's called, the new one that's just come out recently. I would imagine that autopilot has the ability to click all the buttons. If it doesn't, I mean, I'm sure hoping it will soon. Wow, this looks nice. Yeah, got to get Flight Sim to start allowing these things to fly together. Having multiple planes flying together would be very nice. Who we got? Captain Nibble. Wenji. Interesting to see people's names sometimes. They're usually Xbox names or Xbox character names because you can carry it over from there. So just a simple flight today. Nobody obviously to join me here unless you're jumping into an aircraft, and if so, ping me on my Discord so I know that you're there and I can actually come and find you. And or if I need to add you, although I am on live players, so I should be able to see anybody who joins here. And I will be making my way up to Newcastle very soon. Newcastle, UK. Change my music a bit. Something else I've used before, some cool music. It's kind of like a flight training, although it would probably be a fail because we're way out. Let's get back over to the coast then. I think this thing would do quite well down low, maybe even practicing the Mach loop, although I can't quite do the 650 knots that's needed for most of that. I did try it in the F-35 that I added. There's more of those windmill things. And it was a lot of fun. Oh, that looks pretty spectacular. Hold it in about there. Now, I heard someone say there's a mod that's coming out to press the button and turn off name tags instantly. So hope that becomes installed in the game. Just a way to go, yep, name tags off without having to go in and click on options and menus and turn off name tags. Just needs a shortcut button. You know, control something or yeah. Let's get back up the path. Now I am going to schedule some of these streaming flights. I'm going to look at World Tour of the Concorde. See, now we're doing 543 knots. Looks like we're slowing down. Why is that? Because our altitude is just leveling out. So 544 knots. The Concorde, though, on the other hand, so would do, well, that's Mark 1's about 660 something. It'll do Mark 2.2, even in the game. And if you see my Concorde video, you'll see how fast it actually goes. I've got 2 Concorde videos. I did London to Paris. What I'm going to do is I'm probably going to go London to New York, New York to maybe Los Angeles. Haven't decided whether I go through South America and over the South Pole to New Zealand, then from New Zealand to Australia, back up, or I go New York, Los Angeles, Hawaii, Fiji, New Zealand, Sydney, Singapore. Maybe I'll do it that way. But I'm going to stream those ones, so, or at least try to. I can record them, and they do come up in a decent 4K video. What's this place? Is it like a break wall? Stop the waves from coming in? I'd say it is. Protect the ports. Might have been something built for the war originally. Not sure. If anybody knows, pop some words in the comments and let me know. I'm not actually sure what that structure was for. It definitely looks like a wave break, like a what do they call those? Wave wall. Can't remember what they call it. Alright. In something like the Cessna, or even with just a G1000, you can tell how far you got to go. I can't do that here, other than, there we go, one more waypoint, and then we're going to make our way into Newcastle, where I will taxi into an end and finish there. But I would love to work out how to mod and put in a G1000 in here, and the other nav, like what you get in a lot of the aircraft. Not sure how you do the buttons. You'd actually have to model in the whole thing over the top, but I think that would be awesome. Oh, some weird music. Funky. Let's put some something a little more rock. There we go. When I do also start streaming some of my American Truck Simulator, I'll definitely have to get some more rock music for that for the drive. I think it actually helps. It's great. Alright, 3,000 feet. Look at those pilots. Look awesome. And what we might do is we might actually see if you can change views. There we go. I'm in the Rio. What does he have? Yeah, actually looks like he's got the same stuff. He's got the hook. No, is that the same one? Or did I change? Let's try that again. Yeah, no, okay, he doesn't have the heads-up display. So by changing your seating positions, you can actually see different things. Although he has most of the same instrument panel, and he has controls. Oh yeah, it's a trainer, duh. So this is for the instructor. Alright. Let's turn for our final leg. and I know the lag will probably be here, but it's mostly countryside, although a lot of it does still get loaded in, but I'm going to go down nice and low. Oops, I actually wanted 1,000 there, thank you. Nice. Alright, pop on autopilot. It's going to wiggle around a bit, but we should get back up to about 1,000 there, and it will lock it in, which is cool. Might just take that slightly right, get it in line to the airport. Thank you. How nice is that? Now, hopefully we just got to keep an eye on the horizon, make sure nothing comes up at a 1,000-foot hill, or we will crash. Actually, you know what? I might actually sit at 1,500, because, yeah, some of these hills might actually be that high. Now you can tell it's getting affected by the wind there. That's a cool view. So zoomed out a little bit, it does give a bit of a distorted feel to it. What's that place? Not sure if that's a military base or a prison or what the deal was there. Big houses down there. Not sure if they're actually modelled correctly, because some of them actually look like quite big estate houses. I wonder how fast we can go here. Probably no more than about 10 more, isn't it? Alright, loading in some more scenery. Wouldn't think there'd be all that much scenery to load in. Trees and the ground, and you're generating some buildings. I understand in cities the buildings are modelled a little more correctly. Although I am receiving as much as 12 megabit per second of files for some of this. I must be loading in whatever the city is to our left there. And or Newcastle. Now, sorry, we might be lagging there a bit. It may also be that I was trying to send so much information, which is a bit annoying. Out over the water. I'm actually lagging a bit. Still downloading at 9 megabit per second. I should be able to get up to about 50. So it's just taking that much to actually load in. That'll be the city I was loading in. It's amazing, this flight sim has the entire world in it. Okay, it generates some of the stuff, but it generates it on what the satellite pictures say it should look like. Right on the flight path of that airport that I just passed. Still sitting at 1500, yeah. Does it look like a head? Fairly flat. Let's pop it back down a few. It's cool, you use the Xbox controller to move your view around, and as it descends it vibrates. Oh, it doesn't like going this low. Oh, actually I'm on max speed. Let's back that off again. Back to about 80%. Throttle, we will start going down. There we go. Now what we will do is we will do a quick flyover of the airport. I've never been to Newcastle airport in game yet. I'll have a look at what it looks like. I'm not going to bother following the gates in or even make my announcement. I'm just going to find a place to land and pull over, and then we'll finish it there. So if you've been watching the whole thing, thank you very much. It's been at least one person. Everybody keeps coming and going. Quite an enjoyable flight. Get to explore new places. Feel free to write some comments in my streaming videos, especially this one and or the last one, where actually rather than just testing, I went different places, saying where you'd like me to fly. You know, what would you like to see? Back off here a bit. The airport's straight ahead there. Yep. Hello, Newcastle. Oh, we got a bit of lag coming in out over Newcastle. Wow. No, that's not the airport. What is that? No, I thought that was it. Okay, still further ahead. Wow. What was that? Almost parking for some show or something. Is that my airport left and right in front of me? Yes it is. Okay. Alright, we might come in from the right hand side, so I may actually do a loop around and take what runway was that? Too fast. Alright, off with the autopilot. So we'll make our way around. Do need to slow down a bit more before running my gear down, although this is probably a good enough speed. What, we've got air brakes? Oh, look at those. Beautiful. Alright, they work quite well. Wait, I've not turned sharp enough there. Lost sight of the runway. Or it's in the sun. Alright, hang on. I'm going to zoom that thank you. Wow, I can't see it from here. why sometimes the gates are a good thing to have. Here we got another person over there. The crop circle's down there, is it? That's what it looks like. Now I think I've just come from the wrong angle. I went out and too slow. Overturn. Yeah, okay. Wow, that sunlight made it very difficult to see. I did too. I went way out. That was a terrible approach. But actually inside's going to be easier. Right above stall speed. Oh, it doesn't like that. Let's go full flaps. Oh, I had no flaps. Okay. Do you think I can do it? Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. Whoa, it flies completely different with flaps down. Outside view, crashing, landing like a true trainee pilot. Alright, I actually pulled it in smooth, can't believe it. Full brakes. Probably because the plane has a lot of tolerances. Other than that, I think I probably would have damaged the gear there. What have we got over there? We'll go that way. The small fellas. Alright, well thanks for joining me with the T-45, a little Boeing. Wow, it gets going on the runway. I've got some Air New Zealand flights here. Okay, well that's because I've got them added to my pack. I'll find a parking space here. Maybe over with the other small aircraft. If I can beat the little forklift guy that's running around or whatever he is. I'll get run into by the fire truck. Left or right? Well, there's a guy standing there waiting to wave me in, I reckon. You for me? Thank you very much. No, you're probably actually servicing those guys. Look at that catering. In a small plane like that? What are they getting? Caviar. Good for them. Alright, I'm going to park it there. Shut down. Thank you very much for joining in on my flight and my stream. If you want to see more of my streaming and or videos, subscribe. Otherwise, join my Discord and you can actually chat to me there, and or I can help you put in aircraft. Have a great day, and